building a F-16 here in Blender. I can show you the setup I have first of all. The way we start this is with some images. So 5 images, I believe it is. I'll just check. Yep, 5 images. And I'm going to be using kind of the middle here. You can already kind of see a bit of a 3D shape coming just with the images. So we have the side profile, bottom, front, top, and then I think back as well. Yeah, back as well. They don't line up perfectly, but we will be doing our best to get the proportions right here. And I am building this to scale as well. So the wingspan of an F-16 is 9.96 meters, I think. So just with half, I got a little measurement right here. So that's half. So that basically accounts for the wingspan. So let's get into it. I think I'm going to start at the front. Basically what I'm seeing here is this is going to be a circle shape. You can see from the front, the nose will start with a circle, but it kind of splits into two. Oh gosh, I'll go to the side view again. It kind of splits into two different shapes here because the bottom is its own half of the back circle. So the front circle goes into the back somehow. So we will have to figure that out. All right, to start this, click on the F-16 collection. I think I'm going to add in, just hold up here. Okay, I think I'm going to add in a circle, and we're going to go with 12. And then in edit mode, I'm going to press R, which is rotate, X 90. So that you can see rotates the circle to the orientation we want it. And I'm going to bring that up right to the nose. I think I'm going to start right at the front of the cockpit. Bring that up, scale it down. That looks pretty sick right there, I think. Now the shape is a little bit more oval, so the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to take off half, so that side. So now I'm only working with one side. Then I can add a modifier, the mirror modifier, my favorite one, honestly, half the work. Let's go. All right, I'm going to pull the bottom side out a little bit. A little bit more, and a little bit more as well. And I do want this vertice right here, the half, I think it's half. I want that one, I think, to line up with the wing. So the start of the wing, you can see it starts to flare out right here. I think I want that to line up. You can see it flares out right there. So I'm going to drag that down. I think right about there. Looks pretty good. Now we have a bit more to work with here. So I can pull this out. This I'm going to go up with a little bit to follow the cockpit a little bit more. And then this can come in and down, I think. Same with this. And I do have this diagram on here as well. I just found these pictures this picture on Google, and I used the same picture for every side just so it's consistent, but I liked it because it had this diagram. So some of the symbols I don't know what they mean, but we'll start with A. So A is right here. So this is the side profile. That's the shape I'm going with. So is that a 6? I don't know. Anyways, right here which is where our vertices are, is that shape right there. And I think that looks pretty close to what we have. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to pull that back now. So that is going to go right back to, thinking about here. Go right to that divide on the cockpit right there. And I don't want to go into solid view. I want to take it into X-ray view here. You can see what we got going on. So, see the wings flare out. So this is what I was planning on doing here. I was going to pull this one out. So you can see that is already starting to get the curve that we want. And on the bottom as well. The thing is, we're going to have to keep this one flat. So I'm going to take these two and pull them down. Maybe that one up a bit. And then that down. So it's kind of leveling it off quite a bit. You can see what I was going for here. Yeah, so you can see it does come up quite a bit. And I think that's kind of the shape that we have already. I can just pull. That is going to go up. I'll figure out how to do the cockpit in a bit here. I'm just going to keep going along with that. So this is where the split happens. So it's a bit of, there's going to be like a V down on the bottom that connects these two. So the intake here kind of scoops up under the wing. And it looks like it just dead stops right there. So I can pull this back again. Let me go up as well. There we go. So I'm just going to do this for now. I think that works. I'm going to start on the back now. And I'm going to try and connect this all in. So, yeah, in edit mode still, I'm just going to add another circle. RX90 gives it the rotation. And this one as well, I'm going to have to take off half the vertices because it does still have the mirror modifier on it. So I'll just delete those. And I'm going to start this right here. Because I'm going to build this as a separate unit because we're going to rig it up to expand and contract. So I don't need to put detail into that yet. So I'll bring it up, scale it down, something like that. Perfect. Now I'll go to the top view, and I'll bring that in actually. Oh, one thing you're going to want to turn on your mirror modifier is clipping. So I didn't have that on. So with it off, I can move this apart, and you can see it splits my circle apart. It's not what I want, so turn it on, and there you see it joins it together. So I'm just going to leave it right like that. It's almost together. I'm just going to go till it touches. So GX, GX. Right there. Perfect. All right, so now I'm going to extrude this back as well. And it does some sort of weird wing split right here. So I'm just going to extrude it to this line. So we're going to pull it right there. Scale it up. Okay. I haven't quite figured out how we're going to make this work. But what I'm going to do is just extrude the top of it. go with the top 2 edges. We're going to extrude those. And it looks like right here is where it starts to curve up. So I'm going to do that. And I think I messed up on this line a little bit. So this actually has to come up. Same with this. Comes up to about here. There we go. That looks pretty good. And I'm going to fill these in and fill those in. Perfect. Okay, so far that looks pretty good. This I think can come down a little bit. And in. Okay. And that is going to come out. I'm just going to keep filling this in. Okay, and then the wing, the control surface ends right here. So I'm gonna loop cut here, I think. Yeah. Oh, this part's kind of strange though, because this levels off, so I think I'm gonna have to make another loop cut in here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'm gonna bring this right up to the edge. Loop cut this. Actually, that's gotta be pretty accurate. Right there. Boom. All right, cool. And I'm going to fill this in and fill that in. There we go. So I think that gets us our wings. Oh goodness, now I just got to change this angle. Okay, so these all go up. Yeah, there we go. Same with these. That one's already higher, so that will go up. We'll see how our shape looks. Okay. Cool, now I'm gonna fill this in right here. And then here we're gonna go to, I'm gonna extrude this to line up there. Perfect. Now we can go along here, fill that in. No, never mind, I don't like that. So what I'm gonna do is take this, here we go. Pull that straight down. I think the wing is about, looks like it's about this wide. It's hard to tell, in the drawing the missiles kind of get in the way, so. I'm gonna merge those at the last one. There, that pulls it straight down. So that gets us a pretty sweet wing setup. And that is in the wrong spot. Perfect, okay, I'm gonna change this then. I want to loop cut further back. Right there. I'm going to pull that back. Get that a little further out. Pull that down. Delete that face, and then there we go. I think I like that. Now I'm just going to pull this in a little bit and that out. Perfect. That gets us a pretty good width on our wing as well. Oh, I still don't like that though. The angle of it's a little bit off. So it looked like that changes right there. That's okay. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill this in, pull it down to about there. Do the same thing right here. I'm going to pull this down. So press E, bring it down to line up. Pull that up a little bit. Nice. Okay. I'll merge these. There we go. So that's our rear wing platform now. So I'll take the images off and we'll see how that looks. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to pull out the bottom. So this is where it gets tricky. Now I have to combine these two circles with adding a little bit more in. Okay, turn that back on. These fins look sick. Pumped to add those in. All right. Put that there. One right about there. Then I'm just going to jump right to here. And then here. Yeah, I believe that's good. Cool. So now this, I think we can make this a bit wider. So it's going to start widen. Oh gosh, it's going to start widening out. And I think flattening out as well. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So now I'm going to fill this in, this, and that. Man, this thing actually gets quite a bit wider. Bring that down. I'm going to bring this down a little bit more too. Okay, and then this comes up. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull it down a little bit. See how the shape looks. Yeah, and then it comes in. just gonna fill this in quick. Okay, I'm also gonna add, I gotta lift the back up a little bit. I think this slopes down a little too much. Yeah, definitely. So this and this both have to come up. What do we got under here? They have to lift up to about there. I feel like I'm way too low. Too low on the wing. Maybe not. Maybe it's just these. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna lift the top too. So that has to come up. And that starts sloping down. Perfect. And then this can come down here. Then I will fill in this. Okay, okay. That looks all right. Then this we will go fill. Fill. Oh, perfect. Okay, to fill. Nice. I might just raise this up. I wasn't going to, but I think I am now. Okay, now I'm just gonna turn off the images for a second. Fill that in, fill that in. Looks like I need a few loop cuts. So, Control R, put one right there. Put one right there. And there. Perfect. Okay. Fill. Fill. Nope. All right, here. That worked out very well. Cool. Okay. Here it might get a little bit tricky. Because I'm not quite sure. Oh, I don't like how that works. Okay, I'm going to delete this. Delete that. Okay, that definitely comes up. This as well. And it looks like there's a bit of a wall here. I'm gonna move this out. Same with this. Okay, I'm gonna try this. So to bring it down here. Then this comes up like that. I think I like that. I just don't like what this does. So it kind of throws in some extra vertices that I don't really think I want. Pull that up a bit. What does that do? Okay, I still don't like that. I'm gonna try something here. Pull that out. Fill that. And this has to come in, so E. Bring it in and down. Something like this. It kind of gets a better shape to it. Although the bottom still sticks out a bit too much. Okay. I might have to add. Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to cheat this a little bit. I'm going to come out. We're going to add another loop cut. Control R right here. There we go. Merge at last. Try this and see how it looks. Fill. I still don't think that looks very good. Okay, so how do I turn 5 into 4? Jeez. Okay. Fill, move that over. Fill that in and fill that in. Perfect. Now I just gotta get rid of this. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna use a triangle here. I don't want to, but for the time being, I think that's just what's gonna have to happen. Okay, so that works good. All right, now I'm just gonna go to the front here. Extrude that out. Scale it. I think I'll scale it right here as well. Then one last time right here. Beauty. Now I'll go to the top view. Bring it in. There and there. Maybe a bit more. Okay, that's got some F-16 vibes right there. Okay. Let's check this out. I think I'm liking that. That carries a good line along the side. Yeah, I think I like that. That's good. Cool, I'll just do the cockpit here now. So, I think I'm going to bring this and this up to follow that line right there. then I also have to bring this up as well. Yeah, so this seems fairly squared off until about here. So I'm just going to check my shape here. And I really think I need another line right there. Okay. I'm just going to do that for now. Bring that down. That as well. Okay, I won't go quite as aggressive. I'm going to go to about there. All right, let's check what this looks like here. Oh, no way. That gives me my quads. Nice. That was an accident, but it worked out perfect. Okay. This very much has to come in. Cool. I think I like that right there. Sweet. Now, I'm going to delete this and that. Delete. That's going to be our cockpit. Boom. Look at that. I think that is fuselage done. I really like how that looks. I think I'm happy with that. All right, that is, I think, the end of episode 1. Next episode, I think we're going to start with the wings. And we'll get this thing fully looking like an F-16. All right, I will see you in the next one.